What up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button and tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, "What's the deal?" What's the deal? What's the deal? And today we got to talk about this crazy story that I just seen on TikTok of this substitute teacher in Mississippi, man. And it's too much to explain before y'all actually get to see the video, and then we can get a backstory to everything. But let's just get into the video, and then we'll go from there. But this is kind of crazy, man. Hold on.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yeah.
I don't like that. The substitute teacher, you there to substitute. You ain't there just because the teacher ain't there. You just to fill in the role of being a present adult in the room. Nah, you should at least try to do something. You know what I mean? But let's keep it going.
Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this joint. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them.
All right. First off, I want to state the obvious. If that's a man, a grown-ass man, this story is going way more viral. It's going to be caused to all type of justice and different things like that. I get it. That is a biological woman, that she identifies as a male, but if you can't just look like the man, the masculine man or whatever. You gotta, if you gonna take on that role, you gotta accept that role with everything that come with it. And you can't be a quote unquote man, speaking the way you speaking. Like, you are at a school. You're at a school as a substitute teacher. And the first thing you do, one, red flag, why are you recording these students inside the school? You can't do that. You can't. You can't. They minors still at the end of the day. You in high school, yeah, you got anywhere from 14 to 18, right? Depending on where your birthday land and things like that. Majority of those kids are minors. You can't go in there recording them for content. Oh, I'm a content creator. All that kind of stuff. You can't do that. And then two, the comment. These low ass girls is walking down the hall and you say, "Damn, little mama, sheesh. Let me get out of here before they get me in trouble." Why would they get you in trouble? And that's the only reason why I'm highlighting this video, is because this is predatorial. This is a predator. What she is saying and professing on her social media platform is super inappropriate. To where, how do you even get this type of job, walking in with a glacier chain? You're not even taking the job serious, and then you like, oh yeah, I let them do what they want. I'm just here. Like, come on, bro. Like, at some point in time, we got to start putting real life over the content shit. Everything ain't content. I don't care what y'all be hearing. Oh yeah, it's all about the content, man. Y'all better be standing for something, because y'all morals are looking in shambles. It's looking real compromised right now. Because if you willing to go out like this, it was your first day. You happy, I get it. But the mentality that you got and what you're doing is the biggest red flag of it all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you look young in physicality and face and all that, and technically you are a woman, so, you don't have, like, the bushiness, if you trying to shave your face and make you look young and all that, you ain't got no 5 o'clock shadow for real. You got a little bit, but, either way, though, the reality is this is what's wrong with us putting our children in these spaces, these positions where we are expecting, because of the title that this person has, it's supposed to give some type of moral culpability of how you're supposed to act and move. But what we see is a lot of these people, they only using these jobs of education. That is, she is in the field of education, but she's using this to get her TikTok views up and her followers and all that stuff going on at the expense of these kids. Because who knows, if she didn't, if she wasn't dumb enough to self tell on herself by uploading the inappropriate behavior that she's displaying in front of these children, what do you think will happen if it's her first day? This is the first day. Imagine after a whole school year. I'm sure at some point you just got to be careful, bro. I don't want to assume and put nothing on nobody, but it's a giant red flag. They say she has since been fired. First day on, first day off type shit. I don't know, but at the end of the day, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm gonna play this video one more time, and y'all just let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Am I overreacting? Because I'm a father, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know, anybody's personal opinion could be too much. Let me know if I'm tripping in the comments. But let's play this video one more time, and then we gonna holler on the outro.
Yeah. We got a new hustle unlocked. I'm a school teacher now. Little breakfast. Let's get the day rolling. Who would have ever thought? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have a good day. Today was really a breeze. My kids ain't have to do too much, man. To be honest, I let them do whatever they want to do. Yes, I'm that type of teacher. Took me a little lunch break. Yeah, they got it going on at this junk. They stay bound. Okay, then. Damn, shorty. Sheesh. Man, I gotta get up out these school kids trying to take me down, man. Then I look so young. I look like one of them. Appreciate it. You know, my little free time, I had to go out there and give me some little content, little fit check. Really just a chill fit today. Cause y'all know if it was up to me, I would have been refined head to toe. Y'all know I ain't lying. But they did have a pep rally and came clutch. And that was the typical day. You guys may know I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context. I'm a content creator. I record everything I do, so it was typical for me. And as you guys know, if you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get. Majority of the content that you do see was recorded while I was alone. It looked as if I had a class, but I did not have a class, and the school knows that. I did not have a class. I had nothing but free time. Aside from the body cam that was already recording, everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever. I had absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it. I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I am by far no predator or anything close to it. That is insane for it even to be put onto me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate. I felt like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty and the terminology, the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties. They are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that. I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine. So I say the kids were going to take me down. That means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different from them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. So it was several kids coming up to me trying to see Am I that person? That's what I meant by take me down. All hassling me at once is what I meant. Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids. That is sick. Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time. That's what I meant. I find it sick that you guys would assume that I'd be saying that phrase in any other way. This was a voiceover I added way after I left the school. Again, it was an additional voiceover. It was not recorded. On the videos, it was nothing saying. I was cheering the school on. There was an additional voiceover that I added after I mashed the videos up. I am truly so sorry that you guys are not familiar with me or my terminology, but I absolutely meant no harm. The entire 2 days that I worked at Lake Carmel, I did nothing but my job. I was to myself. Not one single kid that could say that I did or said anything inappropriate my time at Lake Carmel those 2 days. It was truly just a misunderstanding. But now that I see with creating content, it's easy to misunderstand and misinterpret things because everyone is free to their own opinions. That doesn't mean just automatically mischaracterize me. Like truly, like honestly, you guys, I would truly have to be an idiot to know that I'm doing something wrong that would lead to this much and still do it. I absolutely did not know. What I said in a voiceover was absolutely not meant how you guys took it. I just talk very differently. My slang is different. I do realize that those are students and I am an adult. I should have been way more professional with my word choicing. But again, the kids had absolutely no clue that was an additional voiceover that I added on TikTok. I do realize the mistake I made, honestly and truthfully. I was just in a moment being myself. I wasn't thinking inappropriately at all. I'm still learning. I am aware of that, but I honestly truly didn't know you guys. Like I just didn't. It's no way that I would have posted it. I wasn't thinking inappropriate. So when you say that I said something inappropriate, it wasn't in a way that you assumed it because I wasn't even thinking that way from the jump. But I truly, sincerely to the bottom of my heart, I do apologize to all of the parents and students at Lake Cormorant. I actually loved you guys' school. I would have loved to work there. Like, I know you guys have mischaracterized me, but I am a great person. Like, I am a great person. Aside from the tattoos, I am an excellent person. I do apologize once again. I absolutely meant no harm. I absolutely didn't. Again, and I just want you guys to, give me some grace. This is my first time subbing ever. You see, I'm a content creator. This is my first time subbing. I was trying something new, trying to give back to the kids, which I would have loved to do. I enjoyed myself the time I was there, but I'm fired.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. When you got to try to explain something that you saying that it was misinterpreted more than 3 times and you still ain't proved the point after the first one, I don't know, big dog. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button and tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal?